welcome back to Daily Day Trades YouTube. As usual, we will be going through the trades that we talked about yesterday and the trades that we made today, and then any trades that we're planning on making tomorrow. It is compounding interest, but for information. If you want to watch this every single day, get some new ideas, there's a subscribe button below if you want to see the trades live. There's also a link to the website where I post all of this when it happens. Okay, without further ado, we'll get into it. There's a ton of penny plays here. So as you can see, yesterday I was like flexing about these and how awesome they were. But at this point, we're not there anymore because we got hit pretty hard on these. As you can see, that's my entry right here. I'm still up quite a bit on this one, even though it looks small. I'm still holding that InkW. And then AITX, these shares are free. I already sold half for 100%. And so I'm willing to hold these forever. WDLF, I think that this right here is probably the most important candle, just the way that it recovered from dropping down that far to 1.2 cents. So as long as it stays in this general area and doesn't do some crazy stuff, then I'll be holding onto that. HCMC, this thing freaking everyone wants to buy it. And there's always a ridiculous amount of volume. Like there was 12 billion volume today. And it just doesn't seem to really go for anything except for there's stuff like this where it hits what is that, 170% in a day. So I'm really just holding that in hopes of making my shares free. So I think I have like $11,000 in penny stocks total, and like I don't know how much of that is in HCMC, but I just want to make those shares free because I have a decent sized position in it, and then from there I can let it mess around as much as it wants, as opposed to stressing about it. BRLL, I feel really good about this one. Just the fact, well, everything besides this, the volume falling off here is not ideal. But the price consolidating here is almost better than it just shooting straight up. I don't want it to shoot straight up unless obviously if it's gonna like pop at 5,000%, then yeah, I'm down for that. But I like this consolidation. I almost bought more today, but I did not. If it sticks around this same price, this like 5 cent or 50 cent area, then I might grab some more tomorrow. Not really sure. MJNA. I sold this today because it was not participating as it should had. And yeah, so you see it like makes the attempt to go up here, opens here today, and then breaks back below where this opened. And that was it for me. I think I sold that and lost 8% or maybe 7. MaxD, I don't think we talked about this one yesterday, but I'm not really sure what this is. You've got this crazy move here. Even this tiny one is 730 million volume. This one's obviously 1.4 billion at least, and then so is that one. So I'm not sure what this low volume move down means. And if you look at the 5-minute chart, it made a really good attempt at running it back up, and I almost averaged down around here. Decided against it. If it drops tomorrow, I'll have to make a quick decision on whether to just get rid of it or average down, and I think I'm down a solid 20% on that one, which is the only penny stock I'm down on right now actually. And then we get into the normal stocks where we can talk about actual news as opposed to stuff that we just make up to justify risking a bunch of money. All right, we got QS here. I bought this as a purely technical trade, but then someone on the website, link down below, filled me in on what was happening, and it turns out they're in a battery deal with Volkswagen, and that would be really big to outfit their EVs with their battery. I don't really care if that happens or not. I just want people to buy it based on that speculation, because we do have, what is this, 66, and then this is 140. So we have an over 100% potential just to get back to all-time highs, or I guess, yeah, all-time highs. It's a pretty new stock. And yeah, so I bought into that here at 59. I feel like that was a pretty solid entry once it got past this stuff. And I'm still doing that into today. ONTX, very popular stock to trade. I guess I bought in here at the wrong time. I bought in, so there was this little, here, I'll draw it out. There was this interesting little resistance point, and everything was trading around these two prices, a little W right here. And then once it broke it a little bit, I bought it, and obviously it tried to go up here, and then it ended up fizzling out throughout the rest of the day with basically no volume. There's like a 45-degree angle of the volume dropping from then on out. It's up like 9% after hours or something, so that's pretty good, but after hours is not that trustworthy, so I'm hoping that, I don't know, I hope that goes up tomorrow. I already averaged down to where I think my price is more around here, like 164, 165. And I don't know, I feel pretty good about it still. The daily chart looks really good. I mean, it looks overbought, obviously. You can see all my weird lines, but I mean, you've got a little kind of like a U shape here, and then just stupid amount of trades today, 435 million volume. So hopefully that's a continuation play into tomorrow. I'm just planning on taking profits with that and hoping for the best because it's pretty much at an all-time high. I mean, you can go back here and say, oh, look at November 2019, but I don't think anyone's still holding it from there. So it's at a 52-week high, and we'll take that, and that basically means that it could run up a good bit more. I don't really have a price target for that. I would definitely sell some before 2, just because people are weird about whole numbers, and I don't like dealing with that. But that would be, I don't know, a good amount. HVBTF, another psycho. So I bought this today here, obviously. That's where I have all these lines, is when I bought something. This is a blockchain company, penny stock thing. I mean, it's a penny stock, but it's worth almost $2 billion. So it's not a small company. It's not something that's going to disappear tomorrow. I think that this might be a really good play. I don't think it'll be, thousands of percents, but with all of the, crypto interest right now, and this freaking ridiculous. I wish I would have seen this like here. What was that, Friday? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how I missed that, but that was just so obvious, breaking through this high with that much volume, and then followed up with that much, and then this much. Like, this day would have been really easy. Today, I think it'll work out pretty well. I don't think it'll be anything really, really insane, but I think it'll be a good trade tomorrow. SOS went up again. Still pissed that I sold that. GLBS, I mentioned this yesterday on the watch list. Kind of don't know what to do with that. I don't have it, but it seemed like it was going really well, and then today it was just not. So I would like to see this break past these levels, like $9.50, $10, that kind of thing. And I'd be willing to put in some before that and then average up with that on there. VISL is another one that people have mentioned. It's approaching these highs here. Obviously, pretty freaking clear uptrend, and it might break through this. Didn't do very well at that today, but we will see. That's definitely one to watch as well. RCON, another one to watch. Picking up volume here once again. Didn't really have much going on, and then we're approaching once again another high. So if it breaks that, we could see it go, to 555 or so, which would be quite a bit of money. We like money here. Okay, so that's about it. If you want to watch these every day with all the stocks, then you should hit the subscribe button, like the video, and or go to the link down below. That is my website, and we can hang out there as well. Alrighty, y'all have a good day. Outro song.